are a bad idea. No kidding, Doug. I mean, the value of the dollar has gone down 85% in America since the 80s, and it's central bank that did it, Federal Reserve. And he said, central banks are a bad idea. Central bank digital currency is a bad idea on steroids. It's the end of all freedom. It's the end of all decision making. And you said, well, Dave, how will they make me stop eating meat? And how will they make me eat bugs, aquatics, plants, and so forth that the World Economic Forum has said? And good old Dementia Joe said the campaign of 2020, we have to build back better. He's quoting Klaus Schwab, okay, the promoter of these ideas. And Klaus Schwab, through things like BlackRock ESG, is controlling corporations, they're controlling governments, and they're ready to impose their will on you. Now, Colorado really was the perfect place to bring this in, either that or California. But California is in such an economic mess. What are they, $50 billion in debt? Nice job, Gavin Newsom, and he really wants to be president. Colorado would be the next best bastion of liberal crazy looniness. There are people I've talked to in Colorado live in the rural areas away from the Front Range. That would be Fort Collins to Pueblo, with maybe the exception of Colorado Springs. They want out of Colorado. The Western Slope, the Eastern Plains, they want out of Colorado. I've heard this over and over. Dave, you know all about this 51st state movement with Paul Preston and how the progress they're making is remarkable. How do we do it? Okay, well, I'm going to be working with them on it, and Paul will be too. But that's going to be a process, folks. It's not a flip a switch. It's tomorrow we head CBDC off. But I'm telling you, you need food, water, guns, gold, ammo, natural medicine, and tools. CBDC will be tied into 15-minute cities. Oh, really? You thought it was a good idea, and you'll have a digital ID, that you violated your 15-minute boundary? They could do a number of things, including fine you. They can imprison you. They can also take all your money. If you're a repeat offender, you obviously aren't fit to live in our society. Good luck. You just lost your money. Good luck paying your property taxes. Now the state owns your house. You think I'm exaggerating? This is not a tomorrow thing. It's here in Colorado thing right now. And this will spread like a stage 4 cancer. It's here. It's now. This is the issue. And I've been saying it for months. And I've had many prominent guests on my show talking about this in depth. And we have warned, and we have warned, and we have warned. And the vast majority of people sit on their thumbs like a bunch of dumbasses and do nothing about it. Food, water, guns, gold, ammo, natural medicine, and tools. And you better learn to hide a lot of it. In fact, next month, we're rolling out a product that we're going to represent. It's not enough just to have the gold, the food. You have to have a way to bury it and store it safely. We've got the device. And you're going to have to hide it, because even Glenn Beck's talking about this. I don't mean even Glenn Beck, but I mean also Glenn Beck, who's really doing a good job. But Glenn Beck has said repeatedly that FEMA can come in and take whatever they want, and particularly food, and particularly if it's more than 3 days of storage. Now, who's to determine what 3 days of storage is left in your home? They'll take it all. They'll take it all. Look at their conduct. Let's stop life-saving medications going into Lahaina. Isn't that a good idea? That's what my job as a FEMA person is. Let's intercept food and say, you can't bring that in here because you don't have a food license. Meanwhile, we got people from Lahaina who've already had one whammy. Then we double whammy them with government BS. And those are the people that we entrust to basically enforce our laws, or should we say in this case, make up their own. But CBDC is the end of civilization as we know it. They can make you do anything if they have complete control of your money. And if you don't think that this isn't the precursor and will lead directly into Mark of the Beast, I would suggest you get into your Bible, read the book of Revelation in detail, and talk about this. Now, there is hope. The book of Matthew promises that if you're faithful to the Lord, he will not depart from you. But also, faith without works is worthless. You need to take steps right now to save yourself.